Two are behind bars today in Harrison County after stealing packages from homes. Megan DeMary and John Woodward of Gulfport both arrested in Long Beach after police say they were seen following delivery trucks and then stealing packages. Both are charged with possession of methamphetamines and petit larceny. DeMary and Woodward are being held at the Harrison County Adult Detention Center on a $50,000 bond.